Hey guys, welcome back again to Tales of Arise. When we last left off, we were finally concluding some of the sub-quests of the game, leaving everything clean so we can progress to the last part, what it most likely would be the last part of the DLC. Well, obviously we'll touch upon certain stuff of possible endgame stuff, mainly the arena, and many more other things along the way, so then we can conclude the story. Right now, we're gonna go fetch and confront Nazabil once and for all, leaving things clear that...
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Thank you, Xian. Leaving everything clear that we are all here for her. So, without further ado, let's get right into the episode. So... yeah, we only have our sub quest right here, EX quest, sorry. Let me clarify that. I'm not sure how much we have left. It definitely is prolonging each time we try to advance in the story, because each time I see us, a little play on this story and I see a lot of sub quests just popped up, it's gonna be like, oh dear.
We finally made it.
So let's get right into that. And before we do that, we have a lot of skill points to use, so let's get right into business. Let's get some of these first ones, so we get these out of the way. We see, and there we go. Improving healing arts, quiz impact. That would definitely help. Resilience, and that should be it by now. We have some more over here. Strength magic charge, that definitely will help. Get some crits along the way. Faster AG recovery. Mid-air jump, don't think I possibly need it, but whatever. Getting it anyways. Get that in there. Get cure. We're getting Jolim pretty quickly. Let's get some of these. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Is that how much I have with law? Oh my god. Damn. Okay. Alright, so we also have this over here. That's too expensive. Oh, that's more expensive. Alright, so, yeah. Yeah, I think sorry, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more work, but that's okay. That is okay. We got through all that. Let's get right in talking into them. Because we're sorting out the food section.
Sudden, but Dohalim's busy, so we were hoping the two of you could tell us a bit about Renin Customs.
I'm surprised you'd come to us, but we'd be happy to help out a friend of Dome's.
Alright, just gonna explain all of it to them.
Huh. I didn't know weddings were popular here. They're a custom that goes way back on Rena.
What kind of food do you serve at Renin weddings?
Let's see. For the guests... Oh, you've got to have a huge cake.
The bride and groom cut the cake together in front of all the guests, then feed each other a slice.
Do they feed each other? I'd be too embarrassed to do something like that.
Wait, Alphen, are you asking about weddings to prepare for your own? In that case, you've got to make sure your partner has a say. But I guess that would be tough if you want to make it a surprise.
No. I'm just curious, so I'm doing some research. I'm not keeping this a secret because I want to surprise someone. I'm just not familiar with the customs and want to learn.
I see. Seeking knowledge on subjects out of your wheelhouse is a noble pursuit.
You've taught us a lot. Thanks, Avakir. Thanks, Faria.
Now that we've learned about Renin customs, why don't we ask someone about the Danon ones?
Sure, but who should we ask? I guess we could start by going to see Doc.
Sounds like a plan. Let's head to Uzlebek.
Alright.
Does Doc's knowledge include weddings and food and stuff like that too?
I'm not sure. But the more I think about it, I suppose those aren't really his areas of expertise. I guess I might have a bad habit of turning to Doc whenever I have a problem.
You must really trust him. It's good to have someone like that when you're lost or confused. And he
Oh, sorry.
clearly doesn't mind.
Alright. Actually, let me check. I'm not sure if I read it last time. Yeah, I did. Alright, so it's just making everything clear. Let's go to Doc to see about his opinion. I think he's gonna tell us immediately. He knows Alvin pretty good. He knows him perfectly.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Hey, Doc. There's something I want to talk to you about.
We're getting straight to the point.
Weddings? I don't even know what that is, let alone what kind of food you should serve. Calaglio was poor, and we couldn't even afford to think about stuff like that when we were slaves.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I've heard of weddings. There's ceremonies for people that are getting married, right?
Married, you say? Alphen, you thinking of settling down?
It's more that I haven't thought about it enough, so I want to prepare a little for when the time comes.
I was all prepared to take a parental role and give you my blessing. But you're not tying the knot? You know, Alphen, you really haven't changed at all.
Maybe not. There's still a lot I don't know. So much I have to learn.
So if Doc doesn't know anything, what now? I can't think of anyone else who might know about weddings.
Do you know anyone who's done that marriage ceremony? If you do, maybe you could ask them.
True.
Oh, right! We do know one couple.
Oh.
Ari and Notio. Of course, why didn't I think of asking them? We attended their wedding, and theirs is the one that set off this whole wedding craze to begin with. They're the perfect pair for us to talk to.
Then our next destination is set. I'm sure they'll have all kinds of useful
I mean, to be honest,
information.
I don't know why we didn't even think about this.
Seems like everything's settled here then.
Good luck, Alphen.
Shion, what do you have to say? Tell every single one of us.
Go to Kagari and Notio's place. Let's head to Thistleum.
They sure get along well. Like they're in their own little world together.
Well, they're married, so that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, for them. But it's hard to know how to respond when they're acting like that.
Alright, let's give a look. Let's see what Shion has to say. Hopefully I'm just overthinking things. Seems like Alvin and Doc were having a really deep conversation. Maybe Law wasn't joking after discussing something serious with Alvin. And this is somehow related? But when I tried to ask what they were talking about, Dohalim stopped me, so I never found out. I asked him, do you think Law's planning something? He's acting so strange. But Dohalim sidestepped the question and said, isn't Law's behavior always a little strange? Goddamn. True. Law is obviously acting suspicious, and Dohalim is trying to throw me off the trail. Come to think of it, Kisar was acting strange too. And I feel like Alphen and Ryamu kept glancing over at me. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I feel like everyone except me is involved in some sort of discussion. I can't help but think, maybe, just maybe, they found out about that. About what? Is there something we're supposed to know? Shion, is there something we're supposed to know? Alright, let's go. Thistleum. To Thistleum! So is there one more diary entry? Like, I generally don't know how many.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Like, I generally don't know how much subquests we have. Doesn't specifically say. I mean, it could be a lot. I mean, there is a whole section, so who knows?
my, hello. Are you here for Notio? Or did you come to see me?
Both of you, actually. Can we ask you some questions about wedding ceremonies?
Of course. It would be our pleasure. Our wedding ceremony is one of my most important memories with my beloved Kagari. Ask us anything.
What should we talk about first? How about the day I decided to marry my sweet Notio?
Sorry. Maybe we can get to that later. For now, I want to know about the food.
See, I'm currently gathering information on food that's served at weddings. What kinds of dishes guests will enjoy, that kind of thing. You two have experience, so I was hoping you could share your insights.
Of course. We'd be happy to. Our ceremony was very simple, but we did it our way.
We didn't worry too much about Danon or Renan traditions. We decided to do whatever made us happy.
It's the thought that counts, after all. I think you should prepare whatever the couple wants to eat, or something they want their guests to eat.
The thought that counts. Taking care of your guests, you mean? Thank you. That's helpful.
Oh, and we prepared dishes with ingredients that are said to be auspicious.
Since everyone came all the way just for us, we wanted our guests to feel happy too.
Everyone who attended seemed to enjoy it, so I recommend doing the same.
But gathering everything was quite an ordeal. Remember, Notio? We were only able to serve what we did through sheer luck.
What do you mean by sheer luck?
The merchant we talked to said it was a miracle he got everything, and that he'd never be able to manage it again.
Wow, it's that much trouble. And it may be tough to procure those kinds of ingredients. If that's the case, we should try to gather everything ourselves and see what we can do.
You want to gather things now? Even though you're not getting married yet?
Yeah, I want to make sure I know how to get what I need. I want all my bases covered.
Okay. You sure put your all into things you're serious about, huh, Alvin?
I appreciate your help, Law. So, what kinds of auspicious ingredients should we go after?
Sea bream is a high-class fish with an elegant taste, so it's often seen in celebratory meals in Thistleum.
They also said something about lemons bringing good luck. I don't know why, but they said it'll keep you from catching a cold.
Where I'm from, we eat rat pig meat on special occasions. It's supposed to be good for your health.
Sounds like certain ingredients carry special meaning. We'll see what we can scrounge out.
All right.
Food we both like that also feels special. Guess I'll start with stuff I like. Be a good idea to find some spices. The spiciest stuff they've got around here.
I'd caution against too many unusual flavors. It's best to stick with the recommended ingredients, especially in your case, Alphen.
Let me see. Do we have any? Oh, the sea bream. Wait, how would you get sea bream? Can we buy it off? Gotta be those fetch stuff moments. Please tell me you sell them.
Looks
Thank
like
you.
we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Do you sell? Oh wait, hold up. How many we have? Holy damn. Holy damn. Wait, we have new materials here. Sea beam. Just one. Perfect. We done it.
All right. That's all the ingredients they wanted.
Should we head back to see Kagari and Notio and Thistleum then?
We are in Thistleum. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got new weapons. Novus Aetus Dawn. Holy shit, it's expensive too. Oh my god, look at this thing. Aeternum Lucis. Oh my god, these weapons look sick. A passage from the Black Book. Ending Rod of Dionysus. Oh wow. Topmost hand armor. Oh my god, that's shiny too. Supreme Shield Aegis Alter 1. Ryogola core fragment. If I get 6 of them, I can actually craft all 3 of them. All 6 of them. Not sure if I can actually buy it. That's one thing. It should be around here. I don't think so. Yeah. So it's whatever I can get. I'm pretty sure I can only get it in the new dungeon. That's my theory upon all this. So let's just go. I don't need to fast travel. To be honest, I don't need a fast travel just to get out. I could just get out. Alright, so there we go. I need to speak to you.
You've already got some auspicious ingredients. And I went on and on about how hard it'd be to get them. Seems I was wasting my breath.
It definitely wasn't easy.
It was easy.
Okay. I think we got a handle on how to gather what we need. We should be able to lend a hand next time someone's having a ceremony. I also know what to do to prepare for my own wedding. Yeah, if I ever have one, I mean.
How about that? I think we got some good info.
If you're doing all this to prepare for your own wedding, you should fully understand what your partner wants before planning the menu.
What my partner wants?
Sorry, I didn't mean to be nosy.
It's not like that, Kagari. But people keep telling me the same thing. To take my partner's wishes into consideration. But I'm still just doing research, so I don't really understand what that means.
So you're doing research to understand what you want for yourself. I think that's wonderful too.
Some people are satisfied as long as they end up married and don't do any planning at all. Those kinds of people are the worst.
Yeah, that was a close one.
We got some great advice. So I think that should about do it for our culinary investigation.
I feel like there was some other auspicious food, but I can't recall what it was.
What? There's more?
I'm sorry, but I'm sure there was some delicious and auspicious food that both Renans and Danans enjoy. It was the hardest one to get our hands on. Someone knowledgeable about gourmet should know what it is.
Well, now that's got me curious. We've already come this far. Should try to gather some ingredients.
Man, I knew you'd say that. But how are we supposed to do that when we don't even know what you want? Maybe that old man will know. You know, the one traveling around in search of fine delicacies?
Gordino. He's definitely the perfect person to ask.
I know, right? Let's go talk to him next.
Thanks for all the help, both of you.
I hope what we shared was useful.
All right.
I wonder where our old foodie friend is now.
We'll probably run into him if we go somewhere famous for its food, right?
I hope he hasn't collapsed again while searching for his next culinary obsession.
He's in descent. Definitely here. All right. I kind of feel bad for Shion, but she's kind of left out.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
And she doesn't know that everything is for her. But either way, she's kind of left out. It's like, no, I just want to do stuff.
Oh, look who it is. What can I do for you? Got more questions about gastronomy?
I never actually heard Gordino's voice. Was there any moment we actually get to hear his voice? No. I think this is the first time. Wow.
An auspicious food for weddings that both Denons and Renans enjoy. I know a few things that fit the bill.
Okay, so are any of them something that she likes?
Huh? What was that? Speak up!
Well, it's, Shion. I need something Shion likes.
Aw, nothing.
What are you so angry about? What did I do?
You didn't do anything wrong, Gordino. Shion's name just kinda came to mind. Just leave it at that.
Oh my god. I was like, oh, damn.
Well, I've got no idea what's going on. But I know just the thing for that young woman who's always hungry.
Oh, come on, just say it already.
Danons love it, Renans love it. That young woman who is always hungry does too. And it's auspicious. Boss Fish checks all the boxes. In the gastronomy world, They say that if you eat a boss fish at a special occasion, your family will be bestowed with safety.
I didn't know there were legends like that in gastronomy. But it sounds like boss fish is perfect. We'll scrounge some up.
Oh, it won't be that easy. Boss fish are hard to find. However, if you aren't able to pass this test, you won't get my blessing to marry my daughter.
But who said anything about marrying your daughter? I don't need your blessing.
Wait, you have a daughter?
Obviously, I'm joking. I don't have a daughter, but I've always wanted to say that.
I was about to say, it's like, he never mentioned he had a daughter.
At any rate, I'm not kidding about boss fish. Good luck getting your hands on some. Yup.
Don't we already have the boss fish he's talking about? Should we give it to him, Alphen?
Hand over the boss fish.
Is this what you need?
Oh, there's no mistaking it. That's a boss fish for sure. It must have been quite the trial to get this. But hospitality would be meaningless if it were easy, now wouldn't it? You've done well, son. Okay, I'll allow you to marry her. But I won't forgive you if you make my daughter unhappy.
Not this again.
Jokes aside, if you can get your hands on boss fish, then you should be able to get any ingredients you need.
Thanks. I think it's fair to say we've perfectly understood how to gather what we need.
We learned about wedding dishes and how to gather the ingredients. So you must be satisfied now, right, Alphen?
Indeed. I owe you my thanks as well, Law.
If you ever need more advice about the menu for your wedding, don't hesitate to come see your friend Gordino. Regardless, my fabulous recipe deserves a name. Absolutely exquisite! I'm harmonized!
I hope someday she'll be on board with making the menu too, Alphen. I'm sure she, your partner, will be happy with anything Gordino cooks.
Something my partner will enjoy. I need to think about that, too.
Something bothering you?
No, it's just... everyone we've talked to has mentioned the same thing. My ultimate goal is to learn more about weddings and marriage. That hasn't changed. But Kagari and Notio said that isn't enough. That I have to think more about my partner.
Right, that's why we looked into boss fish. Isn't that enough?
Maybe. But I don't know if it counts as taking my partner into consideration. I'll have to give it some more thought.
Shion Diary has been added. And there we go. Another EX quest done. There we go. Please, is there more?
I've learned a lot about ingredients and cooking.
Let me know the next time you're having trouble. I'll be glad to help.
Thanks. I appreciate the offer.
No problem. Leave it all to me.
Yep, it's definitely continues. Alright, if that's the case, let's check about Shion. Staying with Gordeno? Staying with Gordeno? I went into the old foodie and he said something confusing. If I had a daughter, she would be like you. If you ever end up in a different situation and things get rough, you can always come back home. He's been wandering around on a journey, hasn't he? So what does he mean, come back home? And why would I go to him anyway? I have no idea what he was trying to say. Oh my god, Gordino. Maybe the reason he talked to me like that is because everyone already knows about my secret? It would be horrible if everyone turned against me for it. If that happens, then maybe going to stay with him isn't a bad option. No, that would be awful. What exactly have you done? What exactly you've done, Shion? Now I'm curious about you. What the heck? Well, I might as well continue. I mean, this definitely gives me more SP, and I definitely want to get those type of things out of the way. So, the more the merrier. I know this is a whole string of quests, but, you know, it's kind of, you know,
So,
getting out of the way.
Alphen, how's your pursuit of wedding knowledge progressing?
And I'm pretty sure we get to continue doing this with Dohalim and Kisara, so I'm judging there would be 3 more, because definitely there will be one that is going to be, like, concretely with Shion.
with everyone's help. I've been able to look into several things I was curious about.
Happy to hear it.
I'm still clueless when it comes to marriage in general. I'm still in the dark on what married life is like after the ceremony is over.
It does seem as though that would be a separate set of knowledge. You'd need a new home, furnishings for it, things of that ilk.
A home? You need a house if you get married?
It's not a requirement, but generally speaking. It even came up in the conversation amongst the ladies that sparked your quest for knowledge. Shion said she wanted a warm home to live in, remember? It's completely normal to think of such things.
It is?
So I've heard.
Then the next thing I research will be where to live after getting married. I want to know everything that's needed.
Very well. You know, I once heard someone say, marriage is not the destination, but a new departure. I believe those were Droshin's words of wisdom.
Really? Does that mean Droshin's married?
He is indeed. Seeing as he has experience, you may wish to seek his counsel.
All right, let's go.
Chionsar has been added. Relaxing residence. Well, I can't wait.
Now that I think about it, life after marriage is obviously more important than the wedding itself. The wedding is a single day, but your life together after that goes on for years and years.
True. It is certainly a topic worthy of careful consideration.
Huh. Right. Right. I think we're ready with the SP, yeah. Maybe after this mission. Right, so we're still in Vicent. Droshin's up ahead. So let's read her diary. Did Rimbo discover my secret? What's the secret? I need to know. Like, screw the whole wedding. Shion, I need you to tell me what exactly have you done? What exactly have you done that makes you feel uneasy that everybody knows what your secrets? I need answers. Alpha and Dolan were whispering to each other. Or so I thought, but when I tried to get closer, Rimbo came over and started talking to me. She was obviously trying to stop me from overhearing them. Don't tell me you're in on this too, Rimwell. Have you discovered my secret after all our time together? I was hoping you alone would be there for me, no matter what happens. No, I shouldn't doubt her. Maybe she really did just want to talk. But what if? What is the secret? What exactly are you talking about? Like, you sound like you've done a crime. I don't know what exactly you've done. Let's go. Let's talk to Drashin. Now it piqued my interest.
Oh, hello. Did you need something?
There's something I want to talk to you about. I heard you're a married man, so...
You once spoke to me about the necessities in everyday life after marriage. Do you recall? We've come to you because Alphen would like to hear what you have to say. Can you inform him of what is necessary?
Is that so? Now that's a serious consultation. If you're going to get married, I think you first need to decide where you want to live.
No, I'm not getting married in the immediate future. I'm just curious and doing some research.
I see. Even so, I think you'll get an idea of what you need if you picture what you want for yourself. Are there any cities you've thought would be nice to live in?
No, not really. I'd never given it any thought.
You know, Shion once said that she enjoys the mood of gazing upon the snow of Cyslodia, and that doing so calms her. Other than that, she also mentioned that she finds the weather pleasant in Ganeth Heros.
She did? Maybe that means she wants to live in Cyslodia or Ganeth Heros someday. I was just reacting to Shion's comments. Don't read into it too much.
Of course, we would never.
If you don't have any strong preference on where you want to live, maybe you should spend some time traveling around. Cast aside your preconceived notions and look around with an objective eye. You'll likely discover some conditions you can't compromise on.
Thanks. I think it's worth a try. Should we start by visiting Cyslodia then? I can see what Bregan has to say too.
By all means. I think it's smart to learn about marriage and all it requires well in advance. Married life is like a long journey. If you don't care for and support each other, it won't last. The most important thing is to discuss and understand each other. Two people living together.
We've strayed quite far from the matter at hand. And it seems this is going to take a while yet.
Not as long as the speech you gave at Kagari and Notio's wedding.
Apologies. Are you in a hurry? I still have more to share.
Thanks for your help, Droshin. You can tell me the rest the next time I see you.
My god.
Homes in Cislodia are constructed to withstand the snow. That's one of their good points.
I never thought much about how a house is designed. This is all so new to me.
We need to start keeping an eye out for this kind of stuff. Wandering aimlessly won't cut it.
Right. Let's go to Cislodan and go to oh no, hold on. Prison Tower. It's a little exploit I like to play to get to the Central Plaza. Which this is the closest thing you get to the plaza instead of the other one. You have to go like literally the whole literally walkway to go up the stairs and go to the plaza, and you have to walk a little bit more to get closer to the tower. For that reason, you just spawn. Did you just teleport to the actual tower and get outside? Oh! Thanks to all of you, the nation is bringing back to life. I can never thank you enough. Don't mention it, Bregan. You've helped us just as much, if not more. Of the people here can grow closer, even if it's just a little. Or as my dad would say, break down the barriers inside their hearts. That's easier said than done, but I'll continue working towards that goal. Oh, I almost forgot. This is a small thanks from everyone in the nation. Here, take it. Wow, really? Thanks. We'll put it to good use. There was talk of erecting a statue of Zephyr, but I figured you'd rather have something useful of your travels. My dad wouldn't want a statue anyway. Thanks, Bregan. Ravenna. Alright. No quest, right? Thank you. I'm pretty sure this is the work of the reconstruction, which I'm liking a lot. Regan, inform us.
What? You're looking for a place to live?
We're gathering information about marriage. More specifically, we're currently looking into the process of house hunting.
Sounds complicated. I don't know anything about all that, but we'll welcome you with open arms if you want to move here, Alphen.
Thank you for saying so.
Thing is, there are some difficulties with living here, as you know. For one thing, there are more disputes between fellow Danans here than in other nations.
I'd hope they'd all get along better after they were freed. But I understand things still have a ways to go.
The other thing is that, in general, Renans aren't allowed into the city. You get lots of Renans coming to see you, don't you, Alphen? I know you've got both Renans and Danans in your crew.
Yeah. That could be a problem anytime Renans want to come visit.
The last issue is that the land around Cislodia is barren. It isn't easy to secure the food you need. We're not starving yet, but there's not much by the way of excess.
True.
So, if someone with, say, an incredibly high metabolism were to move in, it would put more strain on the food supply?
I had the same thought. Even if I'm comfortable, the person I live with may not be.
Yes. I think it's important to keep that viewpoint in mind when looking at other cities as well.
Thanks for talking with us, Bregan. I'm not looking to move just yet. But when the time comes, I'll remember everything you said.
Been a pleasure. Come by any time. Gathering information, house hunting. You got some big life changes planned there, Alphen? If it is what I think it is. Nah, I won't pry. Good luck, Alphen.
Thanks, Bregan.
Now then, shall we depart for Pelegion? I will refrain from shamelessly recommending it, though.
Yeah, let's. The more places we can visit, the more informed I'll be. Plus, we can talk with Gagne to see if he has any advice.
To Gagne.
Going to Sisloia really helped me understand some of what's important when deciding on a place to live.
If we continue to observe different locales, we will be able to understand more clearly what type of location is best.
Right. Pelagian. It's definitely going to be a lot of backwards and forwards just because of dialogue. But it's okay. It's always fun. It's always fun to know.
We've reached our destination.
Yeah, about your wedding.
Did you need something?
I have a question for you. Can you spare some time if you're not busy with your duties?
I've always got time for you. I still owe you a huge debt. After all, it's thanks to what you all did a year ago that we regained the most important thing a human has. The ability to think.
All we did was help. It's you guys who actually took it back.
Even then, I still have a debt owed to you. So, what do you want to talk about?
I'm trying to decide where I want to live a little further down the road, when I'm ready to settle down. We're traveling around to various places to see how they strike me. Now we're here. So, how's life in Pelagian?
Hey, it's great that things have calmed down enough for you to think about settling down, even if it's still a ways off. But as far as living here, look, it's a beautiful city, and Renans live here comfortably. The problem is, Danans can't say the same. Plus, there are probably more than a few Renans here that would be less than pleased with your presence.
I guess it isn't the best for me. The city being beautiful is important to people who care about aesthetics, but...
I think Ganya is right. Pelagian is far from ideal for you, at least in its current state. If our efforts are met with continued success, perhaps one day it will be a city where anyone can live without issue. If possible, it would be great to reach that point before you've chosen a place to settle.
I'll be working hard towards that goal myself. You once told me that you fight against anyone who uses force to take what doesn't belong to them.
That's right.
I really took those words to heart and decided I wanted to help create a society free from hate. You've never let me down, never betrayed my trust. This time, I want you to trust in me. I will make this city a suitable place for you and your future family to live.
All right. I believe you, Ganya. I'm glad we came to Pelagian, even though it was for my own personal reasons. It gave me the chance to talk with Ganya and you about these kinds of things.
So, what should we do next? Should we make our way to Mahag Sar?
Tensions are still high there, so I'm not sure if it'd be right to take anyone's time with my personal issues. I think we can rule out Nies. I'd cause way too many problems for Bayfon, and I wouldn't want to do that to him.
We keep in touch with Nies through trade and the occasional information exchange. If the opportunity arises, can I let them know you've begun thinking about your future?
Sure, as long as you don't make a big deal out of it. I'm really just doing some research for now.
Should we return to Vicente then? It is a relaxed and cozy place after all.
Who could we talk to there?
How about Kisara's friend, Legio? She can likely offer opinions from a viewpoint different from Droshan's.
Good idea. Let's go see if she'll talk with us.
Alright.
If Vicente isn't a good fit, then I'm not sure what options will be left. I had no idea it was this hard to find a place to live. I'm glad I had the chance to experience it for myself.
The situation changes by the day. Even if it was difficult this time, it may not be the same in the future. Plus, Legil's a reliable person to go to for advice. I bet she can provide us with useful information.
Alright, let's go to Vicente. But what about Calagnia?
We've reached our destination.
Alright, let go.
Legio, sorry to bother you. Can we chat with you about life in Vicente?
Oh, I'm happy you'd come to me for advice. But life in Vicente? Why? Is someone going to move here?
I'm considering it, but I haven't decided or even thought about a lot of details. For now, I'm traveling around and trying to find a place that would be nice to settle into once my journey is over.
Is that so? Well, I think Vicente is a great place to live. But recently, the population is exploding, and there isn't much space. We're getting overcrowded.
Guess there are downsides to Vicent's skyrocketing popularity.
But if you're going to live in Menancia, there are other options besides Vicent. For example, you can build a house near Traslita Highway just outside of town.
Outside of town? That thought hadn't occurred to me.
I know a really nice spot. However, it's currently inhabited by a gigantic Zoogle.
Well then, perhaps we can take care of that problem when we go scout the location.
Oh, that would be a huge help. Would you please?
Okay, we'll take care of it. We can't build a house if Zoogles live there.
Thanks, I appreciate it. By the way, I apologize if I've got the wrong idea here, but if marriage is the reason you end up relocating, then can I have your wedding bouquet? I already told Kisara, but I heard that if you can't catch a bouquet, you'll always be single and alone.
So you're where she heard that preposterous rumor?
All right, let's go take care of the Zoogle on Traslita Highway.
That land will be important if you want to develop it in the future. We must eliminate any threats that lurk there.
Oh, can we build it? Like, is it gonna happen?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch? Look! Isn't that what Legil was talking about? A giant Zoogle?
Looks like it. Let's get this done.
Holy crap. Invincible Dasher.
Be difficult to predict.
Oh my god.
Not today! Can you take it? Leave the target to me! Exploit the enemy.
I used that wrong.
No further!
Oh my god, it's long.
Thanks, Kisara.
Core break. I was definitely strong.
Light burst force!
Radiant Genesis!
Can you take it?
Magic attack! Meteor Storm! Radiant
Yes, yes, Meteor Storm. Let's go.
Outstanding form!
Watch yourself! Sense incredible power!
That was an impressive blow.
Damn.
So you were watching. Were my moves not lacking in elegance?
I'm not sure how you
No
do it.
further! Here I come! Tornado Alpha! I really could do without this pain.
Forgive me.
Ow.
Stay away from my friend!
I owe you, Tion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
I'll bring you back from
Hold on.
depths of abyss.
There you go.
I can carve through armor!
Too much resuscitation. Blah, blah, blah.
A freezing storm.
You get the gist. In here. Ice tornado. Let's do it.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Well, there's our other unique boss.
It's a pretty nice spot, like Legil said. A great view, and relaxing too.
Sounds as though you like it then. I too feel this would be a good spot for you.
I feel like I could just wake up, check out the view, do a little stretching, and be ready for a big day.
Feeling good about your environment is important. Now, shall we return to Vicent and inform Legil?
I'm trying to head back. So I've been backwards and forward. I'm pretty sure we're getting
We've reached our
close to
destination.
beating it, though. I wonder what secrets now Shion's gonna say.
We defeated the Zoogle, Legil.
Thanks. So, how was the location?
Man, that was a nice spot. I can see myself enjoying life there. Maybe that means it's a good fit for me.
I think that when you get married and look for a home in earnest, what we've learned will aid quite a bit in your search.
Yeah. I thought that as long as they had 4 walls and a roof, all houses were the same regardless of where they are. But I was wrong.
But I thought that much was obvious.
I'm glad you like it. If you seriously consider moving here, please let me know. The house itself is just as important as the location. so I can introduce you to a pro who can help with everything from layout to paint color.
Thanks, Legil.
You'll have a lot to think about, especially considering you won't be the only person living in the house. It seemed you had someone on your mind as we were traveling. But are you satisfied with the information we gathered?
I really don't know anything, so I thought that it would be enough to learn about marriage in general. But that isn't enough. Nearly everyone we met told me to think more about my partner. So I was trying to keep my partner in mind as I did my research, but honestly, I'm not sure if what I've done is correct.
I see. I believe that no knowledge or experience is without its merits. Right now, your head is full of worry and doubt. But it's a necessary step towards finding a better future for yourself.
I hope you're right.
You've only just begun to think about your future. There is no need to rush these things, Alphen.
Darling, thank you.
Alright. Like that. Alright, let's see what Shion's gonna say.
Choosing a home is basically setting your future life in stone.
It's important to think practically about the future. For example, calculating your spending so you know how much you'll save in 1 year.
I bet you're good at planning out your future down to the smallest detail, Kisara.
I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure that right there is Kisara. So, let's read Shion's diary. So let's go over there. Only my diary will know the truth. What about what? Alright. Only my diary will know the truth. I don't know how this ended up happening, but we've been going around to various places, like checking out the different locations. Speaking of which, we saw Legil and she apologized for telling me a lie. But what was she talking about? Kisara and Rin will both look strangely flustered about it. Everyone is definitely acting weird. If this is how it's going to be, maybe I should just go ahead and confess. To Rimwell at least, and apologize. I'm sure she'll forgive me. About what? About the secret I keep mentioning. Well, when it's my turn to cook, I secretly eat an extra plate of food under the guise of testing the flavor. And when we eat together, I get second serving then too. So they all think I'm having seconds, but I'm not. I'm actually having thirds. Is that what it was? But only when there's extra food to go around, of course. Will they forgive me? Oh my god, she's such a goofball. Holy crap. My god, that's not what happening, Shion, but I find you absolutely adorable to think about that. My god. Let me guess, it's your fourths. Not your thirds, not your seconds, your fourths.
Seems like your research into weddings and marriage is going well, Alphen.
Yeah, thanks to everyone's help. I've got Law and Shion distraction duty, so I have some time. But there may not be anything left to look into. I didn't know a thing before. But I've learned a lot, and have gained a little confidence now.
I feel like this is the ring topic.
That's great.
I want to thank you again, Kisara. I've given things a lot of thought. I think I've come to understand what makes weddings great. It's a ceremony to bring happiness to the person you care about most. Maybe that's why they're so popular these days.
You've come a long way. Remember how you panicked when you realized you knew nothing about marriage? By the way, I think there's something else that comes before the wedding. Have you already looked into it?
What? Something that comes before the wedding?
The ring.
Of course. You're going to propose, right?
I haven't gotten any info on that yet, but I think it's enough to simply ask, will you marry me?
Wait, that's it?
What else is there?
Don't worry about it. You'll come up with something. Now then, I must be off.
Kisara, wait! Don't forsake me! Please, I'm begging you!
I don't know what the person you want to marry will think, but usually the atmosphere when you profess your feelings is important.
Oh, that.
You're asking them to spend the rest of their life with you, so you have to make that idea as enticing as possible, or they may say no. The location's also important. It's a moment you'll both remember forever. It should be in an elegant and beautiful place. Say, take her to a floral garden by the seaside. Gently take her by the hand and sweetly whisper to her your everlasting love. Or something.
A floral garden by the sea. I don't know any place like that.
That was, just an example. Some people put a lot of thought into proposals, whether they be marriage proposals or not.
Oh. But I should choose a place that makes me seem enticing. That won't be easy.
I think your best traits are your kindness, decisiveness, and strength.
By strength? Do you mean with the sword?
That's part of it, but you also have the strength of mind to stand firm in your beliefs. Like touching Shion without fearing her thorns. If you can show those traits to your partner, then she's sure to say yes.
I see. The problem is, I don't know how I can show her how strong my feelings are.
Well, I just heard a disturbing rumor. Apparently, a dangerous Zoogle has taken up residence in the Iglia Wastes.
We've definitely got to do something about that. But what does that have to do with what we were talking about?
You don't get it? The strength of your feelings is basically your courage. You should show Shion you're not afraid to face powerful enemies.
Well, I don't have a partner yet. Plus, is something that simple good enough?
I'm not saying it's the best method, but I think it's one way of going about it.
If that's the case, then I should face the Zoogle alone. That should prove that my feelings are true, right?
I don't know. That might be a little too dangerous. There's a difference between courage and recklessness, Alphen.
I know, I get it. But I want to give it a shot. I want you to watch and afterwards let me know what you thought.
So you want to practice on the Zoogle in the Iglia Wastes, right? Got it. If it doesn't go well, we can just think of something else. If things get hairy, I'll jump in to help.
Thanks. Then all I have to do is decide on a place. Elegant and beautiful. Nothing comes to mind.
Don't worry about it for now. You have time. Let's head to the Iglia Wastes and lay waste to that Zoogle.
Giantare has been at it. Where's for the future? Alright. This seems like the last.
Fighting alone against a powerful foe is the perfect chance to test myself. Lately, I've always had Shion and the others nearby. So I guess it's been a while.
Don't lose sight of your goal. You're trying to show your courage, not your recklessness.
Right. Iglia Waste. This should be the next unique boss, I guess. Unless these count as the big bosses?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Like, if I check here, play records, maybe, no, not records, enemy info. No, obviously not. Kansas unique bosses. There we go. Visible Dasher. Even Volrun. Holy crap. I can't believe a level 100 Volrun isn't that strong compared to an invisible Dasher. Like, holy crap. Have you seen the fucking level differences and stat differences compared to them? No shit. I don't buy that. Seriously? I'm pretty sure he was much stronger than that. Oh, no idea. But we should definitely head onward. And or she read Shion's diary. My secret wasn't a secret at all, apparently. My secret wasn't a secret at all, apparently. I approached Alphen and Kisara while they were talking, but this time Locke came up to me. It was painfully obvious that he was just trying to distract me. Oh, Law. But I did manage to hear a little of what they said. I heard my name and something about a moment remembered forever. He seemed really into whatever it was, and also kind of like they were having fun. So then I got to thinking, Maybe it's not that they found out my secret, but that they're planning something fun for me? In that case, I feel so ashamed. Eating an extra plate for food beforehand is like stealing. What if they think I'm a greedy slob? That's all I can think about. So I made up my mind and blurted out to Law and that I eat an extra plate of food before meals as a taste test. I braced myself for the worst, but Law just replied casually, "An extra plate before dinner? You're having at least 3 servings, right? We all know that." We all knew that. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me now? Like seriously, don't you think we already know that? We know you're always hungry. It's not 3 whole servings though. Just 1 extra big plate and 2 smaller ones. But it's not about quantity, is it? The important thing is that I'm the only one who thought it was a secret. Everyone already knew all along. My God. Xion, you're such a goofball. Thinking of the food situation, I feel like it's gonna be like, "I'm sorry about the food," negative stuff. It's like, wait, what? We already knew that. Wait, what? We already knew that.
There's the giant Zoogle, and there are more around it.
Okay, I'm going in. You watch from a distance.
I'll be sure to help if it looks like you're in danger. Good luck, Alphen.
Am I fighting it alone?
No
Yep.
choice. The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Eat dirt. Megasonic thrust. Dragon swarm. Azure storm. Here I come. Azure storm. Orochi's fury. The flame inside more. Dragon swarm. Pierce. I'm not done. Megasonic thrust. Orochi's fury. Plasma shock. More. My turn. Double demon fang. Dragon swarm. Orochi's fury. I'll burn it all.
There we go.
Flaming pillar. Fire. More. Now. Take this. Double demon fang. Burn. Not more. You're mine. Pierce. Double demon fang. Orochi's fury. Great. Next more. No escape. Dragon swarm. Pierce. Orochi's fury. More. Take this. No escape. My turn. My turn. Mirage. Take this. Eat dirt. Take this. I'm knocked up.
There you go. Alright.
Hey, what's going on here? Why is Alphen fighting by himself? Xion? Wait, I can explain.
Hold on, Alphen. I'm coming to help.
Oh, wow! Thank you. Play Xion with this.
Radiant pierce. Radiant, go for the weak point. There, one more. Into the shadows. Another fit. It's weakened.
This ends now.
Into the shadows. Here I go.
Finish it.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There. Got you.
This one's all mine.
Downfall.
This one's mine. Almost there.
Both gone down. Holy shit.
Into the shadows.
Double demon fang.
Radiant light by the power of flame. Vanish without a trace. Explosion. Will this help? Healing circle.
No escape.
Glaze, do it.
There
This
you go.
ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
Pierce.
Do it.
Chill.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. This one's all mine. Not today. Dragon Sword.
Flame of Fury.
Double Demon Fang. Incineration Wave.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Shion, before we talk, can we go someplace quiet?
Sure. Now that you're safe, I'm in no hurry.
Thanks. Let's head for the volcano then.
Oh. Oh, wait, we having this moment now? Oh. Oh.
What? So the reason everyone's been talking in secret has been because they're helping you?
Yes, that's right. I've been looking into something, but I asked everyone to keep it from you.
Looking into something? What is it? And why am I the only one you didn't tell?
See, I've been thinking about the future. What I want to do, where I want to go, things like that. But I didn't have enough knowledge. So I knew I needed to get more. I didn't want the person I want to be with to think I'm unreliable for not knowing anything.
I see. So you've been traveling around and getting advice from various people?
That's right. And a lot of them told me that when I gather information, I need to think more about the person I want to be with. In the end, I'm not really sure if I've accomplished what I set out to do, though. I'm sorry I kept it a secret. I thought that if I included you, I'd end up completely relying on you.
Alphen.
I'm really sorry.
Alphen, people told you to think more about the person you want to be with when you do your research. But wouldn't it be best to do the research together with that person? What's wrong with relying on her? Anyone who knows you understands you're someone who can be counted on. I mean, if I were that person, I'd certainly rather do it with you than be kept in the dark.
Together. That makes sense. Maybe I was trying to show off or something.
But if this person knew how far you and everyone else went for her, I'm sure she'd be very happy. Your methods may have been flawed, but your heart was in the right place. I'm sure she'd be thrilled to know how much you and everyone else care about her.
Shion.
Just let me say this. Once everything is calmed down and you're ready, let's sit down and talk.
Okay, got it. Let me say something too. Next time there's something I want to research, will you come with me?
Of course, Alphen. You don't even need to ask. I'm looking forward to it.
Aw, that's so adorable. Aw, that's so cute. That's wonderful.
At first, I wasn't sure what would happen. But it seems like you found out what you wanted to know. So I guess things worked out.
Although Shion did scold us a bit.
That's no surprise. We did keep a secret from her, even if it was only for a short time.
Not telling her the truth was so hard. I was at the end of my rope and almost blurted it out a few times. I'm so glad she found out.
Sorry for putting you through all that, guys. But I learned a lot from this.
Then it was worth the trouble. We always wish the best for you, Alphen.
Aw, that's adorable. And there we go, the last subquest of the game. So that's pretty much it with the EX quest, right? If that's the case. Skill panel! We have a lot to spend. And we spend more. Then we wait. Alright, let's see. Mid-air damage. SP restoration was full. Increase weak point damage. Dispel. Let's get this. Get this. Let's get that as well, because why not? Let's get that. Get right over here at the top. Don't think I get anything else. Law, you're done with that. Holy crap, Law, I'm almost done with you. Literally, I only have 3 skill points left. Let's get this. Let's get that. Let's get some done. Perfect. Perfecto! All right. How are we doing? We can go a little bit more and specifically end this sort of subquest. I'm not sure what this is about. Is it the time? I don't think it's the time. Is it the time? Is it the time? Is it the time?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
What's up?
Filled with equal parts wisdom and nobility, always ready to boldly rescue anyone from the perils of thirst. Delicious and nutritious, it's Dohalim mixed juice. Try it today.
That phrasing sounds familiar.
Definitely.
Yet another product bearing my name.
Elaborate. Lord Dohalim, it's been a while. I'm so happy to see you again. Oh wow, you're in denim clothes. Looks like you're selling juice now. What happened to your pancakes? Pancakes are still our signature food, but recently the number of Renin customers has also increased, you see. So recently we've been developing new products to meet their demands.
Don't say.
I see. You're quite a shrewd businesswoman. Lord Dohalim, this new project was developed specifically with you in mind after you went to Legion. My hope was for people to reminisce about you as they enjoy their juice mixtures and pancakes. Judging by your reaction, I assume it's not selling too well. Maybe it's lacking some Lord Dohalimness because I can't draw portraits of them like pancakes. I don't know about that, but as far as the taste goes, I can't say anything without actually trying some. I'll give you some samples. So would you please give me your honest opinions? Gladly. Dohalim, you too, okay?
Okay.
If my opinion could be useful in any way, I'd be happy to help. What's the word? How does Dohalim juice mixture hit your tongue?
Is that so?
It's... how to put this? It's potable, but not great. I see. Other customers have had similar reactions. Then why not give it an overhaul from the ground up? Yes, please make this juice worthy of bearing Lord Dohalim's name. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I'll do what I can. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so honored that Lord Dohalim is creating a recipe himself. I shall visit you again once I have come up with something satisfactory. A new juice. I can't believe the last subquest of the game is literally about juices.
Alright, I'm throwing down the gauntlet. Let's see who can make the best.
Are we having a sequel to this?
Certainly fired up. Are you suggesting a competition?
That's right. I had to MC the pancake contest, so this time, I'm gonna be a contestant.
Alright, challenge accepted.
No way, Alphen. You should sit this one out. No one wants to drink spicy juice.
Defeated before even setting foot on the battlefield.
Well, if it's anything like the last one, I'll join in this time instead of judging. I want to test my skills against the reigning pancake champ.
Wait, you mean me? Oh no, what am I gonna do? There's no way I can go up against Kisara. But I guess my title as the champion is on the line. And if I can get Huro to lend me a talent again... Huro, wait! Where are you going?
Maybe you should take a pass on this one. For Hoodle's sake.
I'm in as well. What about you, Shion? Will you participate?
Not this time. If Kisara's competing in the contest, someone will need to sit out and judge all the entries.
Then it's decided. The winner is the juice that Shion likes best. Let's do it.
That's right. I can drink as much juice as you can dish out. Bring it on.
Something tells me she just wants free juice.
Once we've gathered all of our ingredients, let's head to Faria Ranch. We should find all the tools we need there.
The competition will be fierce. I'll have my work cut out for me if I want to make up for my pancake defeat.
Huro! Please, come back! Don't leave me! Huro!
With this many ingredients, we should be able to effectively work on our juice mixtures.
All right, back to the ranch we go.
Or we kind of skipped all the way, so. Alright. So I can definitely tell a guarantee.
Who can mix up the tastiest juice blend? Let's find out. Hoodle and I will be your hosts. First, a special thanks to Bogdell for providing our lovely venue here at Faria Ranch. Now then, let's kick things off.
So Rinwell and Hoodle are emceeing this time.
Xion, could you please say a few words as our judge?
Of course. I can tell everyone has put their best effort into today's competition, and I'm eager to sample the fruits of that labor.
Sounds like Xion's taste buds are ready. So, without further ado, let's bring out our first contestant. It's...
That's right. I'm the first challenger.
Star player Kisara is first up to bat. Has this competition been won before it's even started?
My recipe may seem unsophisticated at first, but I think you'll find it to be perfect for this competition.
Oh,
Here is my entry.
Whoa! Just check out that presentation. Let's hope it tastes as good as it looks.
There's a strawberry
I
flavor.
put a lot of care into the quality and flavor, not just the appearance. I used the finest milk, as well as fresh strawberries picked this morning. Overall, my strawberry milk blend achieves an elegant yet subtle sweetness that I think will pair perfectly with pancakes.
Good
Just
good
the
choice.
sort of recipe I would expect from you, Kisara. I knew I could count on you to put your best foot forward when it comes to cuisine.
Well, I also kept in mind that the recipe we created not only had to be worthy of bearing Dohalim's name, but also had to work as a sellable product. With that in mind, I tried to replicate his elegance and refinement in both the presentation and flavor of my entry.
Even her description is flawless. She's thought of everything.
That's an approach to the assignment only you would think of, Kisara. Let's give it a taste. It certainly is delicious. And I'm sure it will pair well with pancakes, too.
Is this it?
Oh dear.
Has Kisara already claimed the title?
However, it feels a little too conventional. I don't imagine it would make any notable waves if it was released as a new product.
Oh.
What?
It's a solid entry, but I think the juice we release has to surprise the drinker. It should give them something unexpected. For example, you could try dumping more sugar in it to sweeten it up.
It's true. I may have avoided taking risks in the pursuit of a smooth, easily accessible drink. But if the juice is too sweet, it won't go well with the pancakes, and adding that much sugar would definitely make the juice unhealthy.
I think you did a great job, Kisara.
Alphen, I don't need your consolation. I created this recipe, and I will destroy it with my own hands.
Wow, she is not taking this well.
Has fan favorite Kisara been knocked out of the competition? What will happen next?
You want a juice that will surprise the drinker, you say? If so, then it would appear victory is mine.
A bold statement. It sounds like you're confident in your entry, Dohalim.
Extremely. All my work has been for this. Behold, my masterpiece!
It's awfully viscous.
You mustn't judge on looks alone. I ask that you refrain from commenting until you've tasted it.
Fair enough. Well, here goes. It's amazing! The taste is rough yet elegant, utterly overtaking your mouth!
What? No way! It tastes good? What's in it anyway?
High-grade horse meat, sprinkled with pepper and grilled, then flavored with tomato and juiced. Not only will a glass of this juice sate your hunger, but if served with pancakes, it will be the main course.
So the pancakes would be like a dessert then? I agree. This certainly meets the requirements of the assignment. Not only does this juice deliver an actual surprise, but it's also truly satisfying to imbibe.
Indeed. Actually, I would say this recipe's only flaw is it tastes even better before it's juiced.
Disqualified!
Eliminated yet again.
In a way, it's impressive you can make something like this every time.
A disqualification is a disqualification. I will keep this recipe to myself, so that it never again sees the light of day.
Oh man, I'm last. Kisara's tried and true entry is out, and Dohalim's crazy concoction has been disqualified. Now I'm next on the chopping block. Oh, what am I gonna do?
La! Come on, hurry up! You're the last contestant, so get out here already!
Coming, Rinwell! Damn it! Think, Law, think! Oh, use your head. Wait, my head? That's it! If this juice is gonna reflect the real me, I gotta go all in! Time to go big or go home! Sorry for the wait. Here is my entry.
It doesn't look particularly unique. Still, let's give it a taste.
What did he actually do, Law?
This texture is amazing. It has the perfect amount of pulp. It feels less like juice and more like I'm drinking an actual fruit. The aftertaste is cool and refreshing, yet it's substantial enough for a single glass to leave you feeling satisfied. This juice will not only fill the stomach, but also go perfectly with pancakes. It's exactly what I was hoping for.
Wait, so then?
Yes, La is the winner.
Really? You're serious? Hell yeah!
But, La, how did you make this? Did you grate an apple into a cloth and wring the juice out through it?
Nah, that's way too much hassle. The only tools I needed were these finely tuned muscles. Listen up. First, I split the fruit open with a headbutt. Then, I squeezed the juice out with my bare hands. And voila! Its appearance is understated, but it was made through a crazy process. Suits Dohalim perfectly, don't you think?
So, is that what you think of me?
Aside the juicing method, I guess this means we have a recipe we can turn in.
Hold on. No one could reproduce that juicing process except Law. Does that mean we have to turn him in too?
Huh? Come on, no need to go that far.
No, she's right. Sorry, Law, but this is goodbye. Take your recipe and head back to Vicente alone.
La, thank you. For everything. I promise I'll never forget you.
Yourself, Law. Just know I'll be wishing the best for you in your new life.
You're joking, right? Hey, wait! Don't make me go!
Oh my gosh. Roughly squeezed juice recipe. A new juice. Unparalleled problem solver. Oh, what's up? What's going on? What's up? Why is it loading?
While sharing the recipe, I went ahead and included some pointers on proper headbutting form and grip strength training. Improving those should make squeezing the juice a breeze.
Law, do you really headbutt the fruit for every single new order that comes in?
I guess that means a busy day is a real headache.
But finally, we've done every single fucking sub-quest in the game. God damn it. I'm even pretty sure that literally next time, like literally once we beat the main story of the DLC, there's most likely one EX quest left.
We've reached our destination.
Right. Skill panel. Devastation. Let's see. Right here. Why not? That's all I have for now. 8 point damage. Let's go. Let's go with increase normal attack limit and regenerative. Can't do anything by the looks of it. It's asking a lot more. Get up with Kisara. And it seems we have this one over here. And this one over here. And they're very cheap, so... We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Let's obviously save as well. Now we have the chance. And let's read the diary. Last diary of her. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, everyone. Alphen's been thinking about his future and gathering information, and everyone's been helping him. That's why they've been whispering this whole time. I don't mind that they kept it from me, but the fact that they did means maybe Alphen did it out of consideration for me, which I would honestly appreciate, and I also appreciate everyone else going along with it. I'm really happy with things as they are now. Although, writing this all down now, it's a little embarrassing how I completely got the wrong impression. I may have to burn this diary eventually, but I'd rather not. I hope it doesn't have to be burned. From the bottom of my heart. I may have started writing this diary on a whim, but now I'm glad I did. It's been really nice. If I start to forget what happened during the year, I can look back here and remember what I was thinking and how we spent time together. The old me never would have wanted to recall the past. I never imagined a future me that would want to look back on the past either. This is all thanks to the fact that I met everyone. They really are the greatest friends. Thank you. Aww. Xion.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
Wait, what? Are you telling me this? Wait, what? Take a while to fight it? What do you mean? Are you telling me there's a strong enemy around here? I mean, the dragon ain't one. I can guarantee you that. But is there one around here? So I'm missing some. Oh, I was about to say. Oh, that's what she meant. Never mind. Let us continue. Let us continue to the teleporter. Nazamil, we're coming for you. We're gonna save you. You're gonna be with us.
Teleporter.
Let's hope it works.
Right.
What's wrong?
This is where we found that good luck charm.
Who would have thought we'd end up coming back in a situation like this?
In the end, maybe it was the charm that guided us to this place.
There we go.
Do it. Let's hope the coordinates are correct.
I wonder if we'll end up fighting again.
Can't say for sure, but we have to stop her.
Yes. Or everyone in those masks will stay that way forever.
When Nazamil put on the mask, she said she should just disappear. She erased herself with the mask. And now the people are shouting her feelings instead.
People should speak their thoughts with their own mouths. More than that, they should be allowed to speak their own thoughts.
Let's go.
We don't know what's waiting for us on the other side. Keep your guard up, everyone.
Azamil's inner emotions.
So we're finally here. For so long. I've been dying to see what kind of place could control all of the mausoleums. But
are you having second thoughts about coming here?
No way. Nazamil is what's most important right now.
That's right. The mausoleums can wait, but we have no time to lose for Nazamil.
Yeah, we need to hurry and get to her.
Nazamil didn't care about anything, aside from us. But even so, she never wished to hurt anyone. Even that time with the Zugals back in Niez. She saved people even when they'd been horrible to her.
You know, even when she manipulated the mask guys, no one ended up with any serious injuries.
She's probably been like that since before we met her.
I think so too. She may not be used to dealing with others, but she has a kind nature.
And yet, she was separated from her mother.
unloved by her father, and unjustly hurt by everyone she met.
It would have been understandable for her to lash out at the world. Instead, she chose to erase herself.
We can't let things end like this. We need to let her know that there are things in this world that she can believe in.
We gotta show her. Let's go. I wonder where this takes us. Oh dear. Where are we? Wait. What? Keystone?
So this is the Keystone.
The central nexus of Helganquil technology that governs every mausoleum.
Okay.
I hope Nazamil is getting enough to eat, now that she's not here with the rest of us.
Yeah, I hope she isn't letting herself go hungry.
Just the idea of her hungry makes me wish we could treat her to another good meal again.
Yeah, like when Nazamil was helping us look for the mausoleum back in the forest near Niez. Gathering ingredients and cooking together. That was our first meal with her. The look on her face when she took the first bite. I don't think I'll ever forget it. She said the food was really good.
You know, if you think about it, for Nazamil, just being able to share a meal with other people was like a special occasion.
I need to let her know that there's tons of even better food out there.
Then why don't we all take some time to come up with different dishes we'd like to treat Nazamil to?
Well, there's gotta be meat. Nothing fills the stomach and fuels the body like meat.
I'm vetoing any of Law's sloppy cooking. It needs to be something proper.
Proper? My cooking is totally proper. Plus, meat helps you put on muscles, you know.
So? Nazamil hardly needs muscles now, does she? Anyway, I think we should make her something sweet.
Shion, perhaps this is a chance to introduce her to some rare delicacies?
It could be. I think it's important for us to explore what kinds of different foods she might like. Let's see what ingredients we have.
Wait, you're not planning to have all of these ready at once, are you? I think we should focus on just one dish for the moment. It should be something that we're sure she's gonna like. And I think I have the perfect idea. It should be the same thing we had together that first time. It's hard to beat good memories.
Of course. You're right, Alphen. I can't believe I didn't think of it. We should definitely make her that.
Right? Not bad.
That might not be enough, though. We should also have something like...
meat! There's gotta be meat!
Don't forget something sweet!
Or the delicacies.
I'm starting to feel sorry for Nazamil's stomach.
Oh my god. Everyone's being such a goofball. But caring as well.
Calbasil. They're all just standing there, same as the people back in Niez.
Nazamil's will is likely being imposed on them through their masks.
Excuse me, what? Seems to be shut by some special mechanism.
Looks like even the Sovereign's power can't open it.
It's either broken or there's some mechanism keeping it sealed. We'll have to keep looking.
It's all 6 elements. Oh my god. It's giving me flashbacks. Oh my god. We're definitely gonna have to be 6 bosses. How we treat that we go. But anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna leave the episode right there. I think the conclusion, looks like a conclusion of the story will be up for next episode. So keep that in mind. Obviously, this episode has been concluded obviously with the EX quest and that last sub quest of the game, which, to be honest, I had a lot of fun doing them all, and I will be looking forward to now continuing to the story and most likely even finally beating it. But we will definitely be discovering that onto the next episode. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will definitely see you guys onto the next episode. But until then, peace out.